Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Handicapping with Scotty. How are you? Happy Sunday here from the Del Mar Hilton in Del Mar, California, right across the street from the Del Mar racetrack. Going to be a fun day today. Bill, what's up? Justin in the house. Ross, good morning. Tony, Marco, Pat, Steve, Deb Martin in the house. Good hit yesterday, Deb. We need Deb. We need Deb to be hot. I'm good, Tony. How are you doing? What's up, brother? Justin hanging out with Justin and Stephanie yesterday, and Brady. It was such a good time. James, good morning. Cindy in the house. Cindy, I didn't see you yesterday, but your horse, that 4-horse that you said, and I said, nah, I can't win. Tell me I didn't throw you off. Good call on that. You're so good. Deb needs Deb to be hot too. I know. You're so good, Cindy. I'll tell you what, Cindy is literally on fire right now. She could give us all lessons for sure. Good morning, Junior. You know, I was thinking, and Justin will tell you, Brady will tell you, I don't know what it is, but I seem to have a very good eye for picking horses in the paddock. And I'm not even for a second. I mean, I kind of know what I'm looking at because Paul Aguirre years ago would, show me some stuff, but right. See, Justin will tell you, like yesterday in the last race, the 12 was my top pick, went off at 9-2. People didn't play it because of the 12 hole, but the horse was live. John Lee's liked that horse as well. Gilly, good morning. And another great day. Absolutely. But I told Justin liked the horse. To be fair to Justin, he did like the horse, but then I looked at it on in the paddock, and that 8 looked like $1 million, the one that got second. And I said, Justin, the best looking horse in the paddock by far is the 8. And then Saturday I told him that Friday I told him the 1 horse in the last race that got second as well. So anyways, I was thinking about, would you guys want me to do a paddock pick every race where I just put it on Twitter or something like that? Maybe I did a 1-minute video and then said, okay, these are the horses that I think look the best. Would you guys want that? Would that even be interesting? Don't be nice. Would that be something you would actually want to see? The problem is it's not going to help you. Good morning, Vern. The problem is it won't help you with the horizontals. That's the problem. So, but you guys have to like it too. You have to like the tweet, because if it's sitting there getting 2 likes, I'm not going to sit there and waste all that time doing it. But if you guys only win, no, I don't think I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you who I think looks the best. So you'll have to make the call from there. But I could just do like a 1-minute video right when when the jockeys first get on the horses and they come around. I could just do that, and then I could just tell you who I think looks the best and why. Okay, so if you guys will like that, then I'll try it today. Okay, and I'll just do like 10 1-minute videos or something like that. Maybe maybe 90 seconds. Okay. So maybe just a tweet too. I don't know. There's just something there, but it's only going to help you on verticals. Like, give an example. Like 2 or 3 of the horses I gave out as my top plays yesterday looked like dog crap on the track. Just terrible. And there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, no, Cindy's been on fire. All of us know it too. My picks have been really good at Del Mar, so I'm not going to beat myself up too bad. Just a tweet. All right, we're going to try it today and see what happens. But you guys got to like it. It's not that it's not going to be pushing anybody on a horse. It's just going to be more just looking at the horses and what my thoughts are really quickly. That's all it's going to be. Okay, you guys down for that? All right. So let's share my screen. Okay. Good morning, Gary. That's a little. What's up, Caesar? My man. I am. I'm missing. I'll tell you what, though. I'm missing being. I'm missing. My Twitter is at Scotty Pick 6. At Scotty Pick 6. The thing about it is that it'll be coming from the Scotty Pick 6 Twitter, James. I have, I believe it or not, I've not been feeling very good this last few days. As a matter of fact, I almost asked Justin and Brady to do the show with me yesterday, and so they were kind enough to get on and do that with me yesterday, but I wasn't feeling so good. And then we were next to the guys who were having a great time here. I felt bad. I couldn't find any place in this hotel, any place to do the show. Every place somebody was sitting. So, so I'm drinking tea. I think I was telling you I was drinking this nitro coffee here for the longest time, and I think that didn't help me. I was drinking like 3 of those, and they're like 4 shots in each one of them. So I was wondering why my heart was racing. All right, so another tough card. Another tough card. There's some. I did look at it. I ran the mock races. I'm not sure if I learned anything from it today. Justin was kind enough to send me over on DRF. They have Toby Terrell's workout reports, and he's the best. He really is really good. Now, even Toby at times will throw you off when you get stuff where he says, and I'm going to give you an example in this race, the 5 horse, I have a note on, and he says the workout, there was a bullet workout, but he gave it a C+. So that threw me off on the 5. So it could either be a good thing or a bad thing. So sometimes the workout reports can really hurt you. Chris, good morning, my man. Right? The hotel room is like really dark. It's probably even darker than it is here. I can't get enough light in that room is the problem. I was going to do it inside with a little bit more light, but it was there was somebody sitting there. So, okay. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. With Toby, yeah, I think, but I think Toby's better than any of them. Bruno DiGiulio is really good too, and but I've known Bruno for a long time. But so look at the 5 horse here. So the 5 horse Miss Misawa. I have a note here. This horse has been off since June. They gave this horse the race as my note. Like at least that's the way I saw it when I watched the race. And then they let off, and then I ran the mock race and I had the 5 horse winning for fun. So watch, this is going to be conflicting, but it's not in the top 2 Scotty. It's not a Scotty long shot. And then it's a terrible workout from Toby. And then it's got a top GSR. Confused yet? Me too. Yeah, Cindy, I'm starting to get on the 6 horse as well. Zip now. Because look, it has a really good GSR as well. Look at the 5 and 6 are clear on GSR. The workout report from Toby is a by the way, I don't find the workout reports helpful only for first-time starters or horses maybe second-time starters. It's too confusing, and workouts don't really mean that much when the horses are already in form and fit. Okay, so Corky, good morning. Okay, so you want to be careful for workout reports because they'll throw you off. Because we're just trying to be consistent. So the system is always consistent. But in this case, there's conflicting information because I was really loving the 5 horse for a moment. And the 5 still could win. I wouldn't, because there's positive information here on this horse. Some horses are just bad workout horses, or maybe the horse is having a bad day. I don't know. You know what I mean? Good morning. So just be careful. Biggest day of the year? In which respect? And you can see Surplus. As a matter of fact, I think Toby gave Surplus a bad workout. So I want to be careful we don't get too caught up in the workouts. But I did look at it. No, he didn't have a workout report on the 2. So the horse draws the 2 hole, is fast. Is this the type of horse that has to have the lead? It sure looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, no. Mark Glatt, you can see I have a note up here. Mark Glatt won 3 races yesterday, and he possibly could win 2 or 3 today. as well. So he's got the 5 horse. Tyler Bays gets off of the 3 horse to ride him. So, but Zip Now, this first time starter, let's take a closer look. So Juan Hernandez, I think he won a race yesterday. I thought he was going to win 3. So here's how you look at these works. Right here from the gate, 11 of 43. That's nice. Then he comes back, another gate work, 4 of 29. Then 2 of 74. Now they go, okay, we know what we have. Now they're just cruising right here. We already know this horse can do better than the 62 of 92. And they come over here, and it just feels like this was an easy work, and it was based on the workout report, 7 of 62, and it was done easy. So the 6 can run, and it's Scotty's long shot. 6-1 in the morning line. Might even go off as your favorite. You did? Nice one. Clint, good morning. Okay, so, oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this horse. That was, so I bet the horse as well. But I bet an exact, first of all, we got to go with the race. I got to tell you the story of this one. This was sick. So Joker Boy was a first-time starter who looked very good in the paddock. 68 GSR, top GSR in a race that looked wide open. And we talked about this horse. Remember yesterday? We said, look, this horse is 4-1 in the morning line. And somebody said, well, we're not going to get any odds on the horse. And I said, no, you'll be surprised. Look at the EE morning line. That'll be more reflective. We'll probably get around 8-1. And this is exactly what happened. And I go over and I look at this big favorite. And the other reason why we knew we'd get that is because there were horses in here that were going to get bet, like the 10, Haywan, who rushed to the lead after Breaking Bad, and of course Gold Rush Candy. And then I told Justin and Brady, and I'm like, this 7 looks like hell. He looks terrible. Did not look good in the paddock at all. And so I went over, and you know what I did? I go over and I bet the 8 horse. I do an exacta because I gave out the 4 horse Sippin' and Kissin' and the 7 horse Gold Rush Candy. I got caught up in this crap in this horse, but I wouldn't have known the horse would have looked that bad because the workout reports were so good. And I did a big exacta 8 with 4-7. And I so messed that up. The 8 should have been a win bet, at the very least, just in case you don't win, especially when you get odds like that. And I didn't do that. So my betting was horrendous yesterday, just terrible. I lost yesterday, but it's just because I bet bad, not because we didn't have the horses. Yeah. But the workouts were good on the 7. And it's just that the horse really didn't look good in the paddock. Just looked like a very average horse. Yeah, $18 winner. I know. I just messed it up. And then the 9 horse Euribus, I don't know who could see that horse. 1% horse. Look at this. How can you play this horse? These are the anomalies that just really throw you off. Like, where did this horse come up with this effort? 45-1. Look at this exact 8-9. If you could have possibly had it, almost $300. So sick. Look at that 50-cent trifecta. 28-25. The 5 horse who I eliminated came in 3rd. 2 1% horses. So insane. Oh, I'm so glad you did. Oh, the 8 was your money. Oh, okay. See, yeah. How great is that GSR? How sick is that? I remember we were talking about don't worry about this horse being an overlay today. Remember we were saying that because the 7 was going to take so much money. And I think if I look back, I think I even said this horse will go off at 7 or 8-1. Oh, thanks so much, Brooks. I really appreciate that. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Thank you very much. But then with the it was chalky. Well, I think in the beginning, right? Escape route was, luck. This luck ran huge. I had England's Rose as my best bet yesterday, and it got second. But I tell you what, luck ran huge. I mean, this horse was well meant. And sometimes it's just hard to know that. Had a good win percentage. The Eat More line was 4-1, so it was off there. Decent GSR. It wasn't in the top two, Scotty. But it's not like the system was off. The 2-horse got second and the 3-horse got third. We were talking about that 3-horse, how this horse was going to run good, and it did. And it went off at 13-1. So look at the trifecta. You take the 2 favorites and you put the 3 in there, and you get a trifecta of $42 for $1. Nothing wrong with that. Early pick 5 paid. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, that was very chalky. I went away from this horse because of the rail. That was the only reason I went away from this horse. I could have done so much better yesterday. Then my betting was shitty. Frankie, good morning. I got a really nice email. This morning from a gentleman. And it was so nice. He said, I've been handicapping for 40 years, and I wanted to test out just using a form. And one of my friends who's a brand new player who uses EquinEdge, and he's brand new, and he just kicked my butt. Like, it wasn't even close. He said, I'll never go back. And the reason it kind of meant a lot to me is because that's exactly why I created the program in the first place. Like, that's what it's all about. Saving time, and you're more confident, and yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to try to maintain my energy today. I've not been feeling good this past few days, so bear with me. And I'm not drinking coffee. That could be part of it as well. When you've been drinking 2 cups a morning, or like big ones like these, and they have 4 shots of espresso in them, and all of a sudden you go to none, that'll do it. Thank you, Gilly. Thank you very much. Ron, my man. Love you, Ron. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I've been trying to drink. Yesterday was the first day, Curtis, I drank more water. Yeah. I've been drinking ever since I came down here. I've just been drinking too much alcohol. I'm not a big drinker either, but you would never know. If you watched me since I've been down here and I told you that, you'd be like, you're a liar. Saratoga pick 5. All right. 36 cups, Cindy? Oh my God. Is you crazy? How does your stomach handle that? I've been waking up here in the mornings feeling drugged, like I cannot wake up. All right, guys, so great to be down here. By the way, great to have Stephanie and Justin down here as well, and Brady. I'll tell you what, I've never seen somebody enjoy horse racing more. I'm not talking about just the gambling side of it than Brady, but all aspects of it. Like, he's getting up at like 4 a.m. and just going all over the tracks, going to the backside. You know what he did the other day? He literally handed EquinEdge business card and said, I'm with media. And they let him in the backside there so he could watch the workouts, saying he was with media. I thought it was classic. Oh, Sheldon, thank you for saying that. That's the stuff that just pumps me up. My man, Aaron, what's up? I'm okay. Just feeling a little under the weather. A bit, yeah. I'm dehydrated for sure. Thanks so much, Lexi. I love this group of people, man. What the community we're building and the people. Gentleman Rodney, you've seen him on the show. He's not on right now. He came over and stopped by. Randy stopped by, who I did a private session with the other day. And they came by, and that was just so cool. And Rodney came with his wife, and they were just great, and just enjoyed them. And they're going to Vegas. I don't know what Randy is, but Rodney is. And then they're going to be in Vegas. So many of you are actually going to be in Vegas. No, I don't think it's Rodney from Los Al. No, Rodney and his wife live in Mojave, I think he said. So it wouldn't be Los Al, but he was just great. I mean, just best energy, and he was winning. And then which race was it? I think the 10th race I gave out the Superfecta. I added it. I don't know if you guys heard the simulcast yesterday, but I made sure I added this horse because you can only give out 3 picks. But I said, right when we were covering the 10 race, me and John, I said, I'm giving an also mention to Princess Grace, 34%, top GSR, really good SOR, and earned 145,000. Any of you hear that? And then of course then it came in 491. So now I'd given 419. So in the 8. Anyways, long story short, he bet the superfecta. And he had it a bunch of times. That 10-cent superfecta paid 341.50 or something like that. So yeah, I just had to make sure that I threw that horse in there. Just an also mention. Tijuana, Mexico, Ross? I don't know. I wouldn't feel safe down there, honestly. My mom would worry about me if I went down to Tijuana. All right, so we're going to do a Mark Glatt watch and also JJ Hernandez watch today. Abel Cedillo too. You know how you think the two jockeys are going to do well and then you miss it and then they do well the next day. So Mark Glatt, Abel Cedillo, JJ Hernandez. That's going to be our watch today. I was happy to see Rispoli get that win. I know everyone's been hating on him. I've been hating on him, to be honest with you. Tony keeping me on task. Yes. What'd Gary say? Did I miss him? Oh, I missed that. Hold on here. Gary, we will all be praying for you. We will all be praying for you. You're going to be just fine. God is great. Just put it in his hands. You're going to be good. You're going to be good. No doubt. Positive attitude. Go in there knowing that you're going to be great. Make sure you let us know how you're doing, okay? Let's give love to Gary. All the love. Prayers. See, you got a lot of love here. A lot of love. You're going to be great. No doubt. Stay positive. Put it in God's hands. Okay, Saratoga. You know, I think that all tools, here's the problem, like the workout reports, all tools can really help you, right? Can. But you can get thrown off, so you got to be really careful. So, and you can't even tell you how many workout reports have thrown me off. Justin will tell you. I lost 40-something thousand in a pick 5 because I looked at a workout report that said C+. So, hey, Alex, good morning. So, okay, let's do the Saratoga real quick. Shaker Shack. It's cute. I could be moving a little bit slow today. I'm going to do the best I can, but I'm not going to lie to you. Like, looking at this right now, I'm like, they all look the same. You guys ever feel that way sometimes? All right. Watch Saez today too, Colin says. Yeah. Yeah, too much information is a bad thing. So let's see if we can find if a horse looks like a single, because that's sometimes look at this 19%. Look at this race here, top win percentage. I mean, this is wide open as well. So sort the GSR too. That's always the first thing that usually I do, and I get rid of horses like this. I don't want to see these. Now, I was initially going to just get rid of these 2 horses, but Barrel of Bliss. See, a horse like this, look, and the stretch was right there, a neck back, right, against a 52 group. Now it drops down to a 48 group, gets a higher GSR, and cuts back to a 5.5 furlongs, and has a top GSR. So you just can't automatically throw a horse like that out. And I always do this. I'll do this a bunch of times and see if there's anything that catches my eye. Either way, whether it's lower or higher. When you say my pick 5, leg 2, what do you mean? The 1 and the 2? I didn't choose it. The system chose it. What are your top 2 choices? I'm not choosing the 1 and the 2. I'm trying to figure it out. That's just what the system gave. But its job is very tough on an $80 ticket when every horse looks the same, 5 and 4. Let's see. Low GSR. That's a good work right there. Good work here. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with these workouts for sure. 8-1, 9%. Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised. I don't like the low GSR, to be honest with you, but I mean, the GSR is in my opinion, the best breeding algorithm in the world, but it's not perfect. The horse that Cindy chose, I think yesterday or day before, one that I didn't like, and that was a low GSR. Ken, glad you're doing well. Very glad you're doing well. Yeah, I think so too, Trish, right? At least overall on the average, right? Sometimes they're going to win. They are, no question. But majority of the time, if you play properly and know that you're going to lose some races and you're okay with that's okay. I've hit over $6 million in pick sixes, okay? And I don't play them anymore because I played $2 pick sixes. That's what I did. That's where Scotty pick six came from. But the reason I was able to hit those is because I was okay with losing and leaving out favorites. You cannot be afraid to lose. I can't stress that enough. So make sure that you can budget properly to last the outlast the losing. Okay. Now that being said, sometimes like yesterday, I was steaming yesterday. I lost a couple of races early and I was steaming and I didn't stick to it. So I'm not preaching to you guys, and we just gotta, you guys will probably have to remind me the same thing next week. But I sure didn't stick to what I'm telling you guys yesterday. I didn't do it. I was steaming. I was just, and then what do? Because here's a prime example. In the last race yesterday, that exacta 12-8 paid $70. I should have had that. So, but because I mismanaged my money yesterday because I was steaming, I decided to just stop playing because I felt like I was cold. But scared money doesn't win. Yes. No, it doesn't. But it's very difficult, man, because you can get steaming. I'm pretty disciplined a lot of times. These now, like the last few years, I've gotten much better, but I have my days and yesterday was that. Yeah, it does. At Low Sal, it does. All right. I know Saratoga's coming. We need to find look at these. I mean, I'm hoping we can just, if I give you guys one single, then I did my job.
Oh, that's true. And they're not open on Sundays either. Yep.
I know. Yeah, I really messed that up big time. I just wasn't in a good headspace yesterday. I wasn't feeling good, and I really messed up. And my betting was just not smart.
So he said they're yeah. So he said I asked him, I said, yeah, I think he said like 2 payments. And I said, would you normally get out of this?
We got nothing but love for you, Ray. You're militant. Guys, there's no way I'm going to just start throwing picks here. I have no idea what to do here. Look at this. I mean, the win percentages are, Brooks likes the 2. Okay, maybe that'll help. Crisa LaRote. And lost here as a favorite, then comes over here and gets 4th at 4-1. And then that was a decent group going 5.5, comes back, maybe like Saratoga. Maybe there's horses coming around. Is a top Scotty pick as well. Has a good GSR. There seems to be some speed in here. They can, but I think they'd get really sore, right? So, I mean, they could do it like one time, but not all the time. Plus, not only that, too, they'd be probably like slipping all over the place. I mean, yeah, this horse is definitely one of the ones. I like horses with tactical speed as well. This horse comes out of that same race on 7/16 and didn't have any excuses. And there's some speed in here. What's the weather like? Good weather. Certainly not good weather at Monmouth Park. I mean, the system's giving this horse making it his top pick. You know, a lot of times when I'm not sure what to do, I just take the top 3 Scotty picks. 2, 4, 6 is what I would do in here. I would do that. That's how I would start the first leg, personally. I kind of like them anyways. And a lot of times if I want action, I'll just use the EE morning line. And I would, like this Scotty long shot too, right? You got to use that. Top GSR, top Scotty long shot. You got to use the 3. This horse has got a good EE morning line. This horse broke last, was bet in its first start. Belmont, Luis Saez, 15-1 in the morning line, 9-1. I'd probably just use this, though. Big shout out to my friend Billy, who's watching the show. Start loading. Yeah. Okay. I mean, something like that. Maybe the third leg add the 2 horse that Brooks likes.
Oh, I was gonna say that you've got at least the nice year. You've got
Shaker Shack win that, Randy?
2-4.
2-4. 2-4.
But you can, we can still, that'll be nice.
I mean, Scotty picks first, second. Ortiz brothers first and second. Wait. Oh, thank you, Doug. Thank you so much. Thank you for being loyal. Wait, Mike, don't ever tell Bill. Don't give him that. Do not do that. Whatever you do, you do not want to build that guy. You don't want to build his head. Oh my God, we will not be able to control him. It'd be terrible. All right, let's get to Delmar. This Delmar card is ridiculous. I mean, I feel like every time I start the show, I'm like, this is really tough. So, I have a note here that says they gave this horse the race. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. It seemed like that to me when I watched the race and I watched back the backtrack. Then Toby Terrell says the horse is not working good. Okay. Nice start of the day. Good. We know that the 6 horse is training tremendously and is also the Scotty Longshot and also has a good GSR. And also when I ran the mock race, the 6 horse, it was the 5 and the 6 pretty clear. Workouts aren't everything. So just remember that. Yeah, Scotty, that good point too, Ross. Scotty Longshot, that's a first-time starter. Anybody else convinced like me now of what that is? Of how good that is. I mean, the first-time starter Scotty Longshots are just deadly, and the workouts on this horse are tremendous. And we know that the workout reports are tremendous. Maybe on one ticket. Good morning. You've got a birthday coming up, don't you? First-time starters, Scotty Longshots are. I don't even know what the number is, but they're just incredible. So yeah, and then the workout report is good. Toby also said this 4 horse, who's Scotty's top pick, is working out, is training really good too. And we know how second-time starters can be. You just don't know. I mean, but this horse could improve second time out. And I will say this too: Kristen Mulhall's on fire, and also very tough to win first time out sprinting on the turf. It might even be tougher than it is to win going long on the turf, and that's saying a lot. I'm I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume JJ Hernandez or Umberto. By the way, too, these good jockeys on the turf, I don't. I consider that longer races, not distance races. It doesn't mean as much to me with sprint races on the turf. I don't think there's an advantage because you have these bigger fields, and sometimes the rail is out. The rail, by the way, is in today, so it means that if you like a horse that's coming from behind, that you're okay. I'm pretty sure it is 12 feet. Yeah. Yeah, 12 feet. Sprint races on the turf. What's going on today? Is that 3 of them in the first 5 races? Wow, what's going on? What? Another one in race 7? This is all sprint races today. The heck? 8.5 here. And the rails at, yes, the rails at 12 feet. Man, all these sprint races on the turf. So Justin is from Washington State and Brady's from Indiana. And both of them are down here right now. And we're going to be hanging out today as well. Brady's probably on the backside watching the horses train, knowing Brady. He loves this stuff. Yeah. It's kind of cold. It's a little bit chilly out here. Not too bad. Bravo's usually at Monmouth, yeah. But he decided to move out here. They are. These races are brutal. I'm going to try to really rely on the mock race today because the sprint races on the turf, it's going to most likely it's going to be more accurate. All right, so I think we've looked at this. I mean, if anybody wants to look at a specific horse, make sure you mention it, or if you see anything here that I missed. Surplus is going to be your favorite, but here's the thing. This is a 48 SOR. This horse barely lost against a 40 group, okay? And I can tell you the horses over at Los Alamitos are not going to be as good as the ones at Del Mar. And the horse got an easy lead, broke first, had a clear lead, and still lost the race. And the GSR drops from 55 to 48. Doesn't this seem like the type of horse you want to try to beat? And it's going to be your favorite, most likely. I mean, I say May, but yeah. I'm thinking that horse is worth trying to beat. Gerlach, a drop in GSR, has burned a lot of money. Draws the rail. Doug O'Neill's cold, right? I haven't, no. All right. Umberto and Peter Miller. Now you draw the 7 hole, okay? Connection's good, no doubt about it. And there's just no way of knowing, unfortunately. There's no way of knowing what this horse can do. Miller is so sneaky. So Justin yesterday was like, hey, Scotty, Look at Peter Miller. He's got 2 horses in this race, and he goes, look at he actually grabbed the reins and was walking the 6 horse around in a circle. And I said, okay, we'll bet the 3 then. He's like, what? I'm like, because he knows that people watch him and what they're doing and trying to figure it out. It's exactly what happens because he bets. I don't care what anybody says, and the 3 won for fun. It's exactly what happened. Literally called that. Yep, I'll show you the race. Happened just like that. Jess is like, look at he's holding on to that 6. I'm like, bet the other one, right here. Peter Miller, 6 horse. So if you watch, he was walking around the walking ring, holding the 6 himself, while this horse wins for fun. You don't think these people bet? They bet. Oh, the 3 won the race. He was holding this. No, he liked the 1. That's what it was. He liked the 1 horse. He liked the 1. I know he liked the 1. The 6 didn't run a lick. But that 3 horse won for fun yesterday. You know, the thing is like, that's why I always say too, just play the numbers, play the system, and you're gonna win. You're gonna win a lot of races. They're sneaky. All these people are so sneaky. First race being 4, 5, and 6. I'm not even gonna argue with Cindy anymore. No, they talk, Alex. They talk. They're just focused on their clients at the moment. So in race number 1, Cindy's saying 4, 5, and 6. I would tend to agree with you, Cindy, which scares me. But yeah, I know I'm going to make the 6 my top pick for sure. That's for sure. I think I'm going to go 6, 4, 5. And that's like killing me to go against the 5 because I really, with my note on the 5. But that's what I'm going to do. It is, Gary. It is. I feel like I'm being set up when she says, "Hey, Scott, look at this horse." I feel like I need to go to her and say, "Hey, Cindy, look at this horse for me." I know. I will. 100% I will. I'm going to invite him. I know Cindy's going to be on the show soon as well. Can't wait for Vegas. Vegas is going to be fun. All right, so let's look at my notes. 2 horse, clearly best on the lead. A lot of speed in here. So what I'm saying is Beyond Brilliant is a horse that needs the lead. So from what I could gather in this, the race is really, there's a ton of speed in here. The 2 needs the lead. I thought that I'm pretty clear on who I'm going to use. I wanted to talk to you guys first and see if you guys had a strong opinion. But what I'm seeing is the 6 horse. Believe it or not, I'm not going to be surprised if the 6 horse goes over and just says, I'm not even screwing around with them, and goes to the lead. But it's a Baffert horse. I don't know what the F to do with Baffert horses anymore. Every time I bet them, they lose. If I don't bet them, they beat me. It's just a nightmare. Like, nothing against the guy, but I wish he would just go away. It's just too hard to judge anymore. And it's really frustrating. I know Brady, he wouldn't even play a race where Bob Baffert has a horse in the race. And Bob Baffert was his hero. And this is not to say whether he's guilty or he's not guilty. I'm just saying it's too confusing. So, but do I know what to do with this? I don't know what to do with this. But the 6 horse on paper is by far the best horse. The horse is tactical, or I wouldn't be surprised based on the mock race if the horse actually went to the lead. The 2 needs a lead and is going to be one of the horses getting bet, but I don't think the 2 can clear. I really don't. There's some speed in here. And Impossible Task. This horse on the inside is most likely going to be sent. And it's a Scotty long shot. And I didn't have a note on it, but I did, believe it or not, I really like Truth Seeker. It's got a low GSR. That's 64. I mean, that's not low, right? 64 GSR is not a low GSR. You just have to remember that, right? It's 74 is good, but it's not like 64 is a bad GSR. The workouts are really good on this horse, but that doesn't mean anything because this horse has to have the lead as well, right? So that hurts the 2, that hurts the 5. So I'm seeing a lot of speed in here. And ironically, the 6, if it wanted, could probably go straight to the lead. The 7 has to have the lead for best. So you see the speed that's going on. So it left me with the 4, it left me with the 6, and it left me with the 3. And I didn't know what to do with the 1 yet. But the one's going to have to be near the pace. I'm leaning against the 1. It seems like it can reach just a bit, but not really. Look, and it's losing ground. No, and it's going to be on the rail. So there's just a ton of speed. So I think it's pretty clear. Unless one of these speed horses gets in front of the other, I like 3, 4, and 6. Not necessarily that order. Good morning. Good morning. Bruno's a really good clocker. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, I was working with Bruno back when I had my horse player. His workout reports are amazing. I mean, yeah. I mean, we can have it. You have, you think that defunded will sit. What we think, what Brady made a good point. He goes, whatever's logical is just the opposite of what happens. Okay, so logically speaking, defunded is going to sit, right? Look at tactical speed, going to sit. That's logical. Nothing is logical when it comes to Baffert anymore. That's the problem. So whenever you feel like something's logical, bet against, go the other direction. So this will no way be a single for me. No chance in hell. So I'm going to cover the 4 and 6 because I think there's a lot of speed. Knowing full well that if one of these horses was to clear, it could also win. But you can't use them all. So I'm trying to play the pace right now. And based on what I saw in the mock race, it looks like there's just a crap load of pace in here. Is 6 the best horse he is? Single? Not for me. 3, 4, 6. But not. I don't know how I'm going to put it in order yet. Okay, let's go to race number 3. What's up, Scott? Good morning. Anybody else think that these at Saratoga, the races are just like spread out too far apart? I mean, how is Saratoga still 16 minutes away? It feels like we just watched the first race, like a half hour ago, doesn't it? By the way, it looks like we're doing some sort of. I don't know if you guys really enjoyed the Manitoba Derby coverage we had. I know a lot of you did, and with the Assiniboia Downs. But we're also going to be doing something with Woodbine. It looks like maybe the Woodbine Mile, and doing a show for that. Maybe even a few shows actually for that group. So. So that could be a lot of fun. Love those series. The Golden Hour series with Santa Anita and Golden Gate Fields. It was fun, right, David? Yeah, it was a good time. I really enjoyed that. I actually had fun. Initially, I was dreading it. I was like, God. I've done 4 shows. I've done a couple of podcasts. I did, the simulcast, of course, and I'm like, man, I want to do it. And I had a really good time. Oh, Woodbine there's competitive racing and full fields. Whew. And I'll tell you another thing. I've told you guys this before, and but you can't, on sprint races especially, you can't be more like the top of the stretch. If you're like further back than 4 lengths, 3 lengths, you're not winning. As a matter of fact, I think the horse in the lead wins 65% of the time at the top of the stretch, and then 80% of the time if within, I think, 2 lengths or 3 lengths at the top of the stretch. That's an actual stat. So just remember that on that synthetic. It's a wonderful track. Golden Gate, same thing. All right. So I made the 2 and the 3, Austin's Boy and Castle. They have like look at the GSRs. We might just cover the Queen's Plate, Cindy. Yeah, we might just do that. All right, let's look at these horses. I'm gonna run the mock race for a second, okay? So I'm gonna stop the screen sharing for one moment. Let's see here. So the 2 gets a clear lead. Who's the 2? 2-5 Castle. All right, so it says the 2 horse for Mark. Look at, we talked about Mark Glatt. There's Mark Glatt on the 2, top GSR, and it said the 2 was going to get a clear lead and go gate to wire. I want you to look at all the other factors, though. Okay, it's not just about the mock race is just another metric. Okay, and we haven't even dialed it in yet. So I hesitate to tell you that, but it did have the 2 going gate to wire. Okay. It had bench judge coming in second, and those are the top 2 Scotty as well. So you can't make that up. At least it's confirming what the Scotty picks is liking as well. And then it had the 6 horse coming in third, and then it had the 1 horse getting up late, who's also the Scotty long shot. So the numbers are, the mock race is adding up to what this is saying. Let's see. It doesn't have it doesn't mean anything, but it doesn't have the 3 in there. Don't know why. I don't know why. I would say this too. If you look at the SORs, the 5 and the 2. You know, the thing I don't like about the 5 horse is, do you trust this horse to break? I mean, the horse can run. It is a top Scotty pick. What good luck player, what you paid those developers in India. I don't know if you're talking to me, Ray, but we haven't hired any developers in India, I can tell you that. All right. So that's the best I can give you on that. So it looks like the 2 possibly gate to wire. Okay. All right. All right, race number 4. Yeah, I kind of agree, Alex, on the 5. I think the 5 is going to be in the money, but we'll see. But the 5 seems to be pretty classy here against this field. So, ugh. Not supposed to show you guys a accident. I have not heard anything at all about the Delta virus at all. All right. So, red line, this horse. Let's see what Toby says about this. Again, sometimes this can be really confusing information. Best over team sync, but no evidence of any sort of pace. So he's saying that the horse is kind of slow, and then the horse has the wide post. So that's not good going 5.5 furlongs. It does have a nice GSR. It does have 15%. The race is wide open on paper. And Marco, you singled the 4 horse, Midnight Mammoth. It's a bold single, my man. It didn't seem to have any issues. First time out. It's a Baffert horse. Why would you single the 4? I'm just curious. Oh, you singled the 6 in race 4. Excuse me. Yes, I like the 6. Charter Oak. Man, am I dyslexic or what? That's me, Marco, not you. Oh. Just transpose those numbers. Yeah, broke from the rail. Broke 8th. Not very good. I can't tell if this horse has speed or not, or because it's broke slow in its first 2 starts. It's coming back against a similar group. Believe me, when you see 150,000 or you see 80,000 maiden claimer, there's not much of a difference. Let's see here. It doesn't, not the track conditions. It doesn't look at wet track or anything like that at all. Now you can go to like the GSR Plus, and you can go if a track is wet, and you can look over here, and then you can click on the tab, and you can kind of look and see if a horse has turf or wet breeding, and it's very accurate. This is a really listen. If you said to me you were forced to take one horse and play it, for me, it probably would be the 6. But there's just. What's interesting is look at the 4 horse who ran like hell. Okay, 5-1 on the morning line, 3-1 on the EE morning line, and is the Scotty's second pick. Like, we can't see it, but the system sees it. Yesterday at Saratoga, what happened yesterday at Saratoga 1? Race number 9. Yeah. This was a weird race. This was a the E morning. So you had conflicting information. I mean, look at the EE morning line on this horse. It was 10-1, 9-2 on the morning line, right? And again, I just want to point out that a 62 is not a low GSR. It's just in this race with these really good horses, it's a grade 1 race, right? But it's not like the horse doesn't have turf breeding. It does. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, they went very fast up front. I want to say like 22-4 or something like that. And so it was just set up for a horse. And then Bolshoi Ballet, who's never been near the lead, all of a sudden is like, I don't know. No, led first time out. Normally, I thought this horse was going to sit. I didn't think this horse was going to be part of that fast pace. It was really strange. It was a really strange ride. But, yeah, the race just fell apart. I don't know. I didn't see that, Ross. I'm pretty much focused on Del Mar right now, to be honest with you. So I don't know. Race number 2. I'm gonna stop my screen share for a second. I'm gonna run race number 2 at Saratoga real quickly. Since I know you guys are all playing it, let me run it and see what happens. See if there's anything interesting. Showing the 3 horse. Who's the 3? Scotty Longshot going. It shows the 3 going gate to wire. First time starter. Interesting. And then the 1 had the 2 right there. So it actually had the numbers 1, 2, and 3 is what it had. 3, 1A, 2 is what it had, and then the 5. Randy, didn't you have a horse in this race? Which one?
Frosted Oaks, number 7.
That's right. You like it?
I did.
Yeah?
They better down from 15 to 1.
I know, 4 to 1 right now from 15 to 1. Yeah, you might want to take a look at this 7 horse, Frosted Oats. 4 to 1 right now, bet down, and Randy had told me about this horse. What's up, Anthony? Better late than never. But yeah, this 7's taking a lot of play. The mock race is showing that the first time starter 3 can run, and the 1A will run, and then the 2. But the 7 horse is definitely taking a lot of play. Randy, you own part of this horse?
Yeah.
You own part of it? We're rooting for Randy. Frosted Oats. All right. It's starting to clear up over here. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful down here. God. So beautiful down here. All right, we're rooting for Frosted Oats, I can tell you that. But interestingly, the mock race had the first time starter 3 horse. I know it's crazy how this thing can do first time starters, but oops, gosh, gotta stop doing that. Yeah, I love California, but Florida's my home now, for sure. See, Curtis, that's what I think. Curtis, that's what I think. Yeah. That's what I think. So we're rooting for the 7 horse Frosted Oats to win. And then curious to see how this 3 horse Love to Run, the Scotty first time starter long shot with the top GSR. Also, Frosted Oats has a big GSR as well. Isn't it amazing how the system had the 3 get in the lead early? That's incredible how it did that, huh? Look at that. That's just really insane. Then it comes down to the jockey too. What's the jockey going to do? But that's amazing that the system predicted that. I can't believe that. Incredible. Now dueling with the 5-horse, but obviously the 3-horse was well meant. And the 7 sitting beautifully right now, Frosted Oats. I mean, just sitting, he's just loving these two up front. Here comes Frosted Oats, big time. Come on. How about a 7-3? Come on, 7. Come on. All the way. Go. Come on. Stay up. Another favorite. Stay up. Stay there. Stay there. 1-7. 1-7. Yeah, 1-7. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. 1-7-2. So that 3-horse got the lead early, like the system said, which is pretty crazy, right? And then dueled with the 5, and the 5 stopped, but the system had the 1 and the 1A or 1A winning or coming in second, and then the 1 was third. And then, yeah, it was very encouraging though to be able to do a mock race with first-time starters. Can you imagine that? Its job is more as a pace predictor. That's what we're building it as, not the full race. So showing that the 3 would have the lead, then you have to make the decisions based on the other factors, whether the horse can hold on or not. That's where we're at so far. Right now, we're at like 37% being able to predict who's going to be in the second call, who's going to be in the lead, and then only 28% of the time predicting the winner. So that's where we're at right now with the mock race. So we can narrow these statistics down to specifically what they are. But the 3 ran big. Yeah, big effort there. 1A winning the race. That's really neat. It's encouraging to see the pace predictor do that. Ellis Park, race number 1. I think somebody asked me to do Ellis Park. All right, let me run the simulated race as well. So it shows the 2 getting the lead early, but not by a lot. It's like all the horses are right there, but it does show the 2 going gate to wire. Grayson's Macho Gal. Five to 1, Sheldon. At Woodbine. So let's see here. Woodbine race 2. Who's the top pick? Who was the top pick? No. Oh my gosh. If you guys could see this right now, you know I would never lie. It has the 3 going gate to wire and winning by 8 lengths. I'm telling you. The mock race does. And then it's wide open for second. But it has the 3 winning easily. That's so crazy. Promise. It's so sick. I'm going to flash it. You got to see this. Boom, boom. You guys see that? So sick. That is so sick. Wow. All right. This system had it winning a lot easier than that, but it had it winning easy and gate to wire. It had the 6 horse. No, 6 was in the lead for a second, but then the 3 just took over. You didn't see it? Oh, you couldn't see it because I don't have it on. Okay. That is hilarious. That is really funny. Okay. God, I'm bad at this. Yeah, it did, though. I promise you. Oh, God. Okay. Ellis Park. I actually did the fly. I did it, but I didn't have, you guys could only see me. But yeah, it did. It had it going. 6 had the lead early. Who won? Who got second? 4. It was really close for second, but it wasn't close for the win. Professional teaser. That's true. All right, it had this 2 horse going gate to wire here. Grayson's Macho Gal. But the race was close. It was like this horse was like 2 or 3 lengths in front going gate to wire, and then the rest of them were like within almost even. No, you guys know I would never lie. That's the one thing I'm really not capable of doing. All right. Saying. All right. All right, let's watch Ellis Park.
Phillies and Mares have reached the starting gate. It's post time. Race 1 of 9 here on day 2 of the Kentucky Downs TVG preview day. Microcap has loaded.
It was 2-4. I believe it was 2. It was 2-3 or 2-4. It was 2 by. It was really close for second. I think the 3 was actually running closing the fastest. I think. But 2 went gate to wire on the simulation. But he wasn't in front by a lot. Or she wasn't. We'll see what happens here. You know, a lot of it depends on the jockey, too. What is the jockey going to do? I mean, the 1 is bumping into the 2 right now. Like, the 2's having a terrible trip.
Racing in the 4th position, and a File Coral. She's last, 5th and trailing. Single file as they start to string out up the backside. Just about 9 or 10 would cover the lot with 6 furlongs to go. The first quarter up on the board, 23.
First of all, it was a terrible start for the horse, bumping around with the 1, and then flying up front, going really fast in 23 flat, I believe, is what the announcer said. So hopefully the 2 can hold at 2-1, but it's so much fun, Deb. It is. You guys are gonna have a blast with this thing. I was just say this. I mean, it really seems to be running well within hand. What's up, Brady, my man?
Grayson's Macho Gal, she's still there, but she's coming back to the field.
She is coming back.
Just about 3 lengths by the quarter-mile pole.
She had a terrible start. Now she's coming back to the field big time. Yeah, he went too fast early. There was no way. 45 and 2. Give me a break. That's the jockey all day. The battles for the balance. Grayson's Macho Gal to the inside. Fire Coral running on to the outside, down to the wire. It is Alta's award. Third. Fire Coral will complete the Muscle Exacta in a photo finish. It was a 3-way code for the show. Well, the 4 at 9-1. Grayson's Macho Gal and Fire Coral. But the winner, Alta's award. Mr. Steven 135. And that's, you should put a note on a horse like that too, because that is a lot of times you won't see that, right? So the note would really come in handy too. Bumped at the start, banging up. I knew you'd be at the track. I knew. Well, how beautiful is it right now, Brady? So gorgeous, huh? Yeah, it's the simulated race is just really a lot of fun. Yeah, send a photo, please. All right, let's get back to Del Mar. We were on race number 4. Yeah, let me know if you handicapped, Brady. Do you have any opinions at all? I'm going to run the simulated race here at Del Mar. Lots of sprints today. I know we were noticing that. Del Mar 4. All right. 6 is in the lead and closes, and there was 6-3-2. 6 could get the lead here, even if this horse breaks good. But the system had 6-3-2. Beth. Let's look. Let's take a look. So yeah, it is a low GSR, no question. That doesn't happen very often. What you're dealing with is mixed. When you have it really not matching up. First of all, the win percentage on the 4 horse is only 20%, right? So ironically, here the top, well, the 9 was at 15%, but 20-1 in the morning line, but 9-1 on the morning line and got bet. And that was a Scotty long shot. So it came in 3-4 cold. That exacta too paid 27.30. It's a nice exacta. Yeah, I mean, but if you looked at yesterday's all the cards, it seemed like the GSR was winning every race. 3 horse here had a 69 GSR and got second. 4 horse had a 61. The GSR is an amazing tool, though. Look, they had the 2 horse. Well, the 2 horse didn't win. The 4 did. 4 had a 9. Look at this GSR 76. So, I mean, that's a good one. The 5 too, but the 5 dueled with the 2. Sometimes, here's the thing. Here's the best way I can answer that. I think is Sometimes the pace plays a role, things like that, right? Dueling. Pace makes the race is the old saying, and it's so true, right? And then you have to look at the win percentages. What you're hoping when you find a single, you're hoping that it all lines up. Like it has a good win percent, or it's the top Scotty pick, and a good GSR. Maybe it's been facing better horses. Look at the 4-horse. The horse had the top SR with the 5. Had a number 76 GSR, and the horse went off at 9-1. And line was 3-1, that the fair value was 3-1. It's just that everybody got caught up in betting the 4, the 5, the 1, 2, and 5, right? So there's so many different factors in horse racing that can definitely happen. But overall, I'll go up the GSR on any kind of breeding metric. I'll go up against anybody. Easy. Same with the Scotty top pick or the win percentages. Any handicapper that wants to go up for a month and say, okay, they can pick any track they want. They can pick all tracks, anything. Anybody that's got an algorithm, doesn't even matter. Nobody can claim that they're hitting a 36% top win. But we know, and we claim it, and we know it. And you guys see it. Look at all the hot tracks here. This is low. Normally, you've got 75, 80% of these tracks that are hot. This means that in the last 16 races, our top win percentage is winning at 37% or above. And you want to come over here? Which tracks are hot? Look at this. Over at Woodbine, the top Scotty pick sitting at 56% in the last 16 races. So nine wins. Monmouth is hot. Saratoga, 38%. I don't know what track that is, but it's sitting at 50%. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Did you see Delmar yesterday? And the day before? And you're talking about tough cards, right? This one that Cindy picked. Thanks a lot, Cindy. 2%, 3%, and 2% horses won yesterday. Bobby Bow, no big deal, whatever. It's 2 wins, 3 wins. Exacta box right there. And the win, like 3-horse Ada, top 2 win percentages, first and second. The 8-horse Northern Gem, big long shot, won the last race. That was on Friday. Saturday yesterday, let's see. I mean, top pick over the Scotty long shot. Top pick, second pick got second. Ice cold Exacta, almost had to try. Top pick over the Scotty long shot. Top pick, second top pick, Scotty long shot, first, second, and third. Top pick wins. Joker Candy, top GSR wins. Top 2 picks, first and second, over the Scotty long shot for third. Good win percentage there, but that horse at 13-1 was the Scotty's second pick. Papa Cap wins. Top GSR wins. Top Scotty pick wins. I mean, it's like you can't ask. There's no way you could ask for anything more. Agreed, Michael, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. You should put a note on that horse. I saw the same thing. I mean, did you see that, what I just showed you? Like, look, and look at how many horses, full fields, tough races, and you see what we did. The winner was either in the top GSR or top Scotty or Scotty long shot every race. I'm not bragging. I really am not. You never hear me. If I hit anything, you never hear me going saying I hit this, whatever. I never do that. But I mean, look at this horse paid $11.40 yesterday. And if I was giving out my paddock picks, you guys would have had this Exacta paid $70. Justin will tell you, Brady will tell you, I loved this 8-horse on looks yesterday. And it's not like the horse had a terrible win percentage. Look at that, 8%. John White gave this horse a really good morning line. The E-morning line was 20-1. It's kind of in between, but it was good. This horse looked amazing on the track, in the paddock. Amazing. Ran huge. But anyways, I'm just saying, like, here's what I always tell you, and this is me. I got my ass kicked yesterday, and look how hot the program was. Like, it's all in the betting. The system will never be cold. It's just all in the betting. How do I lose money yesterday with that? So remember, these are algorithms. These aren't picks. Like these are AI. Like no human being is going to beat an AI. Maybe for a day or a moment, but they're just not going to be. Justin did, yeah. Justin did, Gary. He played it. Nice, Joe. It is. It's all in how you bet. How well you bet. I'm telling you. The information is right here and it's at your fingertips and it's at every single track. You want Gulfstream Park, you want Woodbine, it's going to be consistent every single race. Every race. I sound like an owner right now, but I'm telling you, I'm more of a fan and more of a horse player. And then the things that are coming, the race replays, the save your tickets, bet now button eventually, all the things that are coming and more. Foreign tracks. So Woodbine race number 3. How much time we have? 11 o'clock. So I have about an hour with you guys. Okay. I love I love going from race to race. That's really what I love doing. It's hard for me to stay focused on one track, to be honest with you. And if you haven't seen now, and this applies to not just me, but Brady and Justin, like we're just in the team. You see the way Brad and Mike service you and stuff. Like we just want to see everyone do well. That's why I want to bring. But I need it. But I want to. We're going to bring when we have the ticket book, and we're going to eventually. It's going to grow into money management and really teaching people how to have longevity in the game and enjoy it. And I'm for the small guy. Or the guy or the person. When I say guy, I mean person. But I'm for the person that doesn't think that they know everything, because I don't. Like I'm learning every day. That's anyways what we're about. Oh, Cindy, I feel like I'm set up every time you do that to me. I just might as well just make it my top pick. I don't know that there's a specific bet, Alex, to be honest with you, but I would tell you it's just like me yesterday. I was steaming yesterday and I was cold. I would just say this. Really be careful. What is your bankroll? And then you look at that and go, I'm going to make this last all day long so that when I can get to the last race like yesterday, I could have hit the freaking thing because I screwed that up. $70 exacta. And that was cold for me. Cold. And I messed that up. All because I was betting stupid early on. And I lost and I started steaming. Just try to really be aware of your bankroll and how much you can play each race, no matter how much you think you like the race, because it's still racing at the end of the day. A horse could have a bad trip, stumble, or whatever. I'm talking to myself right now. Yeah, that was really nice, huh, Chris? You're welcome, Chris. My pleasure. It's nice to hang out with you, too. Awesome. Well, I'm talking to all of us, honestly. Like that's something we're all gonna like beat down each other's throats, right? Because like people are hurting. People are like losing money, like big time money, and their lives are affected, divorces, things like that. I take this shit very seriously. Very seriously. So got to be really careful. Really, really careful. Longevity. If you go test it today, go bet smaller, bet half of what you normally bet on a race. And I bet you still have that same feeling like of adrenaline. I bet you have the same feeling. This horse, Cindy, Midnight Mammoth, I was just making mention earlier about how it's a Baffert horse, first of all. So I don't know what the F to do about any Baffert horses, honestly. And then two, The horse ran like crap first time out with no apparent excuses. Comes back here, but it's Scotty's second pick. I don't know if the algorithm is just tilted towards liking Bob Baffert. I don't know. I really don't. I have no. You're gonna single that horse? Wow. You know what? You've got great intuition, Cindy. So I'm rooting for you at the end of the day. I think they both broke even. Maybe Justin made a little bit of money. See, that's what happened to me yesterday, Joe. Oh, at Woodbine. You're saying 4 at Woodbine? Is that what you're talking about? Are you saying like right now the 4? Sea Lily, Scotty Longshot. Wow, it's such a wide open race. I mean, it's a ballsy single. I definitely want to watch it. Did they take off? Yeah, 4's on the lead. Come on, 4. 4-1. Scotty Longshot, Sea Lily on the lead, well in hand. And we talked about when a horse is on the lead at the top of the stretch, they win 80% of the time, or excuse me, 65% of the time. And if they're within 3 lengths, it's 80% of the time. Like this 5 horse coming wide, the chances of that 5 winning are so nil at the end, they peter out late. Not likely from that wide. So I'm liking the chances right now. Come on, 4. Hold on. Come on, one time for Cindy. Cindy, you are just unreal. You are unreal. See how the 5 petered out? 77-1 too, ran huge and went wide. Wow, Cindy, you're amazing. 4, you're so good. 4th race? Oh, I thought you said the 4 here. I was all excited for you. Scotty Longshot wins race number 3, by the way. Oh, that's so hilarious. You guys are all laughing at me. I'm like, rude. Hey, see, I can be the butt of the jokes. I can handle it. Oh, that was funny. I needed that. You love the 4 and the 3rd as well. It doesn't count now. You can't do that. That's something I would do. Oh, that was hilarious. Scotty Longshot wins the 3rd at Woodbine. Gate to wire. Okay, now I got to run the face projector. Hold on. I want to see if it had the 4 going gate to wire. This pace projector is so much damn fun. It didn't. Wait, is this the same race? Oh, no, that's race 4. By the way, in race 4, Cindy, it has the 6 horse going gate to wire. Whoever that is. All right, let's run race number 3. It had the race literally wide open. So the jockey did a good job getting that horse to the lead. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Got to be able to laugh at yourself, you know? Some of the things we stress about sometimes, believe me. Gosh. And then so many people have it so worse. Cindy, good job on that 4-horse in the race number 3. Brady sent a video. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that is incredible. All right, I gotta play it for you guys. Ready? I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but let's try it. Try that one more time. See the ocean there? So he's at the track right now. And then he's got a view of the track as well, the ocean. That's Del Mar. And then especially from up above there, you've got this really beautiful breeze. It's incredible. Saratoga race number 3. All right, we're going to have to get serious about Del Mar. But all right, we're going to do Saratoga race number 3, and then we're going to go straight to. How are we doing, by the way? Didn't we give out the pick 5? It's been all chalk. I thought I was going to pay tough, be rough, but okay. Oh my god, excuse me. Weak race, waiting for longer. Should run better. So I put longer. Top 2 distances are longer, so I'm not sure why they're sprinting this horse, but this trainer needs the GSR Plus. I'm not sure yet what my plans are for Breeders' Cup, to be honest with you. So we'll see. It's a lot living in a hotel. I've been here for a while now. God, there's so many beautiful places around Del Mar, Joe, to be honest with you. Scotty Longshot, first-time starter at Gulfstream. Which race at Gulfstream? Oh my gosh, excuse me. Yeah, that's what Justin was saying. We're getting a lot of personalities in horse racing that are using the tickets, using the ticket generator, using the stuff. So it's pretty cool. Really neat. I don't know how many. I know there's a lot, and then especially now that they're going to see the GSR Plus. I think I had showed it to you guys, but the GSR Plus, they're going to, instead of seeing the GSR Plus on race day or when the races come out, you're going to be able to see it ahead of time. Type in your horse's name, and then you'll be able to see where you should place your horse. I do remember that. Yeah, Michael. I'm gonna call a friend back. 1 second. He's called me twice. Yes, we are on Twitter. At Scotty Pick 6. Two 416. All right. Well, Brooks said that he thought the 2 was a single. Two at 3-1. That's good. Oh, you're talking about you, Cindy? Cindy, you're not on Twitter? All right, we got to get to Delmo. God, it's so beautiful here today, guys. So beautiful. It was really overcast this morning. Now it's just straight up gorgeous. All right. Race number 4. The mock race had 642 in that order.
Here, get over here. Right?
Yeah. Gun runner first year. Gun runners are. Thank God we need a super horse like that. That's gonna that wasn't tainted with that was true, and that's gun runner. 35% they're winning first time out. There was one that got second barely yesterday. The 7 horse, the Bob Baffert horse, because his 1 horse won. It was those 2 horses. It's a little cold here in the shade where I'm at a little bit, but nonetheless, whatever. It's great. All right, I'm going to look at the mock race real quickly for the race number 5 at Del Mar.
Why are they all wet? Come here.
Wow. You might want to spread in that race. Based on what I can see, it looks really tough. That should be a fun. That should be fun at dinner. Well, Brooks had said maybe the 2 was a single when he was on the show a little bit earlier ago. So good call by him. In race number 5, I'm running the simulated race, and literally it's, well, first of all, I don't know. I imagine the 14 will get scratched, right? Did it not get scratched? I don't know. Have scratches come in yet? So I'm running the simulated race, which is including the 14. There's no scratches yet, right? And let's see here. I'm going to be here the entire meet, Steve. Yeah. The entire meet. I'm rerunning right now. So I was just talking to somebody, but I'm rerunning right now the mock race for race number 5. I mean, it literally, the only horse that says can't win is the 1. And the horse has the top GSR, first time starter, and a good EE morning line. So now the mock race, I'm not entirely sure it's as accurate on William starter yet. So still testing that. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, exactly. The scratches are in. Let's see here. So the 14 is in, huh? Wow. Okay, I see that. Yep, scratches are in. That helps. Ten races today at Del Mar. Don't forget to watch the simulcast with me and John Lees. 1 o'clock Pacific. You can go to your ADW and just click on Del Mar, and we'll be there 1 hour before. Okay, I'm going to run this again. Man. It's showing the 11 possibly getting the lead, but the 14 is right there as well. It shows the 11 winning the race over the 14. I hate even telling you this because, I mean, they're literally in a vertical. Delta win. Yeah, and the horse is fast as well. No doubt. Let's see if we can see a GSR change with any of these horses. So, I mean, same. You know, horses like this, I just so like to try to beat, you know? Okay, so let's see how the pace is going to play. So the 10 can't clear. And so the 10s, the 11 and 14 are faster than the 10. The 10 might not really get a good trip. You have to take risks if you're going to beat these horses. And look, the horses had the lead down the stretch in a couple of races here. Excuse me 1 second. A friend of mine is calling for like the 5th time. ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, pretty good yourself, man.
Good. We're just doing a show. What's going on?
Oh, you doing the show now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll call you later.
What's going on? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. No, I mean,
Are you?
I want to see if you can help us, how we can do it, or maybe you can help.
What?
The 29th of this month.
Okay.
Sunday the 29th.
Okay.
It's a campus birthday. You know, Kevin, my friend.
Yeah.
Birthday, and we want to get a turf club table.
Turf club? You know, the only problem, I could usually get you in. I might be able to get you to Turf Club, but normally I could take you up there, but I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be in Vegas. But let me see what I can do.
Okay.
Okay. I'll call you later.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. So a horse like and it's 2% to win, 5-1 in the morning line, and 8-1 the E morning line. So I'm going to eliminate the 10. I don't think it's going to get the best trip. So now I'm going to rerun it again. So and this race is this race. Oh, thank you, Aaron, very much. You're very kind. This I'm not. I know the system is not, the mock race is not liking this horse, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. It's very difficult to run first-time starters on a mock race, but we're doing it, and it's been decent. But well, you know what we can do? Let's look at the GSR Plus real quick and see who's bred for this. Good numbers for sprinting. Really good. This is big time sprinter, the 9. What's the story of the 9? Top Scotty pick as well. Been off a little bit. And this horse broke 10th from the rail and still ran like that. Now cuts back. Has the 9 hole. The problem is the 11s and the 12 are so fast. Is the 9 going to get a good trip? And the system is saying that there's no. Well, was there anybody clear? I mean, they're going to be flying, and you know the 14's flying from there, the 11's flying from there. Maybe the 1 sits a really good trip on the inside this first time starter because all those speed horses. It's showing the 9 going to the lead, the 14, the 11. I think the 4 horse can sit, but the 4 horse looks a little bit cheap to me. I mean, there's just no way I could use a horse like this. But he's going to get pace. Scotty Longshot. Gosh, darn it. Could you really? This horse might get the trip here. Been in the money in 7 of 11 tries, no doubt, but seems cheap. I mean, and the GSR drops to a 53 and no speed, but there is so much speed in here. Ugh. So that just goes to show you. But here's the thing. The EE morning line is 40 to 1 on this horse from a 6 to 1 on, I mean, man. This horse drops in GSR. That was a good SOR. Broke 9th from the rail and ran pretty good. And the stretch was right there, rushed up. I mean, oh my God. You know what? This might be the horse right here. Phil Diamato, Juan Hernandez. Maybe this horse sits. Gosh, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. All right, I'm going to run the mock race in race number 6 real quickly. And I'll show you my screen. Yeah, no, I know because I'm doing the mock race and I can't show you guys that right now. You will in a second. So in race number 6, the 1 gets the lead clearly. The 2 is right there but stops, and then the 4 finishes the best. All right, so let's take a look at that. All right, so showed the 1 getting the lead, and the 2 horse was right there, and then the 2 horse stops. And then the 4 horse, who's Scotty's top pick, finishes. This horse looks really good, by the way, too. The way that horse pulled away shows that there's some substance there. And Walter Schlitz has got some horses right now, Umberto. And really, the system showed a really big move. And the 5 was coming on as well. I think the 2 is going to duel with the 1, although the 1 shows to be a little bit faster. Pretty clearly. I'm gonna say 4, 5, 1. 4, 5, 1. Yeah, the 1's gonna blast out of there, no doubt. But the 2's pretty fast. But you know what? It's true. If the 1 does clear, it might be tough to catch. Look at the 2 horse. 43%. I think the 1 and 2 are dueling. Was a mile best traffic down the stretch. Here's the thing. Look at this. This horse is on the synthetic. So remember, I was telling you, horses that have average GSRs, but they outrun what they're supposed to do. And then look, then jumps 8 points in GSR and wins for fun. The minute this horse got on dirt, 5 can run. I agree with that, Pat. Agree. But you're always going to root for those Northern California horses, Pat. But you're absolutely right. Scotty Longshot as well. This 2 horses. And look at this too, by the way. Did you see this? Look at the 74 GSR on the synthetic, and now drops down to a 56. Do you see that? Look at that. Yeah, 5 was on synthetic and ran, and I've got a note here that was much best in this race, and then came over and disappointed here, and then all of a sudden the horse goes up 8 points in GSR and wins. This horse wants dirt. This horse didn't. I don't think this horse. Look, 67. But look at this. This is a 56 SOR group over at Santa Anita that this horse faced. Dueled and still, and from the inside and still pulled away. 4 horses, the real deal. Look at the system. The Scotty picks don't even have the 2 horse in the money. I didn't like the 2. And that GSR drop, this is a type of horse you beat. On top of that, the 1 horse is probably faster than this horse. All right. Race number 7. Okay, I'm gonna run the race real quickly. Three horse gets the lead. Three horse gets the lead and six horse closes best. That's what the simulation said. So it's showing this three horse getting the lead. You're in race 7. Gate to wire for Dan Blacker. The morning line is 30-1, the EE morning line. This is a funky race. And it said the 6 was the best closer. That was a much tougher field this horse closed against last time out to barely lose, getting 3rd. And now it's been off, but been in the money in 9 of 11 races. So this one obviously has some substance. Doug O'Neill's been cold. It is the Scotty second pick, but he might win with this horse first time out. The horse is, well, here's the thing. Can this horse really close? It never really passes horses, does it? Look at this. 3rd, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 1st, 2nd, 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 right? The only time the horse won was gate to wire was when the horse had a clear lead against a 44 group. Now goes up against a 66 group. Not my type of horse. The system barely shows it winning, but that doesn't mean anything. It's just based on, I don't know what it's based on, but I'm leaning against a horse like the 6. 3 horse is interesting. The system definitely had that horse clear. Could that horse really clear? Maybe. But is facing better now. Is this horse this fast? Maybe. Dan Blacker, Tyler Bays, maybe they're going to surprise today. That would be great if that happened, right? Woodbine is coming up. Deb likes the 4 horse. You still liking the 4 horse? 12-1 on the morning line. And 6-1 on the E morning line. Crafty. Wait. Yeah, that's the one you like, right? Cindy? Nine to 2. Yeah, I know. I picked up that I said that, Deb. If it wins, you can take credit for it. First time gelding. You know, gelding's only first time geldings, Doug, only win 11% of the time. So I'm not going to say it doesn't help, but it's not really that big of a factor when it comes to winning next time out. I always get I'm getting old. I get Deb and Cindy confused all the time. All right, come on, 4 for Cindy. 1 time for Cindy. Broke beautifully. No, it's giving up late. 8-6. I mean, it looked like that type of race. Sorry, Cindy. Deb's not taking any credit for that at all. All right. All right, 4-5-1, race number 7 over at Del Mar. The system has the 3-horse going gate to wire. The mock race just gelded, as Doug was telling us. What other changes? Nothing else. New trainer on the 2-horse, Mike Maker. Yep. Okay. Steve Miotti takes over for the 4-horse, who's Scotty Longshot. No, I spelled that wrong. Okay. Which race are you talking about, Art? Ellis Park? I have 15 minutes with you guys, Art. I'm really sorry next time, but there's just no way to do it. I have 15 minutes with you guys. You're killing me. All right, you're gonna have to tune into the simulcast. I don't know if it's accurate, but it's got the 3 and 7, whoever they are, going like clear. Thank you so much, Deb. Thank you. Okay. It says this horse is very fast, and there's an old saying. I always tell you guys, speed kills speed. Also, this is not the type of horse that likes to pass horses, so maybe this is the type of horse to try to beat. The 2-horse Bad Beat Brian. This horse is going to be way far back. Is this somebody you want to key in on? I know it's a maker claim, and it'll probably run good, but I would love some chicken soup right now. God, that sounds so good. Tiger Horn, first time for Mark Glatt. We talked about Mark Glatt. He's been in fuego right now. So Mark Glatt, that's somebody to look at. Superman Shack, 37-1 last time at this same level. Now it was off of a layoff. Horses like this, and it's horse steadied. Horses like this often improve, and it's Peter Miller, Kyle Frey. Takes over. Carl Frey board now. I mean, Peter Miller keeps this horse at the same level and doesn't drop it. Just something to think about. What's the EE morning line? 9-1 on this horse. So in a wide open race. See, here's the thing. Sometimes when you are choosing who you like, it sometimes has to do with not liking other horses. So every horse I've looked at so far, I don't like. So, like, you can find a winner just based on that. And the odds have no reflection of that. The EE morning line should be a big, strong consideration for you. Like, look at the EE morning line on the 7. This just, look at this. We haven't even looked at the 7 yet, but I just noticed this. 8 to 1. From 2 to 1 to 8 to 1. I mean, if that doesn't tell you what the system thinks of it. And this horse needs the lead. And this horse might not get the lead because the system says the 3 is getting the lead. So, I mean, instantly, I don't like the 7. And the jockey trainer combination is 5%. Okay, so you're kind of getting the feel for what's going on here, right? Tawan, is it Tawan? Did I say that right? Hi, Tawan. I'm so glad you said hello. Oh, that's very. That's one of the best compliments you could give me. Thank you very much, and good to have you here. And thanks for chatting. It makes it more fun for everybody. So, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. You're going to have to wait for that, but can't ignore. But I can tell you this right now. I'm eliminating the 7 right now. Going at 1 o'clock. Thank you, Jeff, too, for that. If you haven't liked the show yet, please like the show. It helps. It really helps our channel when you like the show. So it only takes a second to do. But if you like it, if you don't, then don't like it. But if you do, it really helps. Only 3 likes? That's unusual. All right, let's go to race number 8. Sprint races galore, right? So you can get the jockey trainer combinations here. You can also see jockeys like Juan Hernandez got off the 1 horse. So you can click on the 1, got 4th place, gets off. The 9 horse, you can see Abel Cedillo got off the 9 after barely losing on the 9. So you would guess that Abel Cedillo likes the 6 horse better on this first-time starter, right? So in race number 8, first-time starter, let's see Toby's works. 6 horse, essential worker, not good enough. There you go. And the horse is 42%. Wow. How is that? That's going to be interesting. So on that July 25th work, he said not good enough when 3rd of 3 and slow 5 furlongs. Wow. That's a C work where the horse has got a 42%. 5 to 1 on the morning line. The EE morning line is 5 to 1 as well. Look at this race. It's wide open. The 9 horse, Sally Stanford, top Scotty pick, needs the lead. You can see it's that type of horse, but does get a good trip from the outside. But Abel Cedillo gets off. But I'll tell you what, though. Jessica Pfeiffer is really good with getting a horse to relax on the lead. Okay, I got to run the simulated race. Hey, Judy. I got to run the simulated race. I need to see if the 9's going to clear. Oh, race number 8. All right. 9 clears. The 9 does get in the lead. The 4 and 8 are fast. It shows them finishing, and it shows the 1 finishing. 1, 4, 8, 9. Does not show the 6 anywhere. It does show the 9 clearing. 6 sneaky. Why did I put 6 sneaky? Sneaky. I don't know. One, 4, 8, 9. Not in that order. 9 clears though. And I put a note. The 11 looks like a runner, but the 11 was scratched. Okay. Who's the 4? Smart Monique. This is a very interesting horse right here. Umberto Rispoli on the 4. Horse to think about. Three horse can run. Let's see what my note is. Broke outward. It did. Got bets 2-1 as well. Broke out 4 to 5 wide. Kyle Frey. Some things to think about here. I don't know what happened here. This is the weirdest thing. Well, faced state breds here once it got here, but it ran only faced 4 other horses. But it shows a. This horse might improve on the turf. Juan Hernandez jumps aboard. Ay. Don't like the post. See, there's pluses and minuses. Mathis has been very hot. Very. All right, so we're seeing that this race is wide open. That maybe the 6 is going to be the. We should try to beat the 6 horse, Essential Worker, possibly. But the horse has got a 42%. Not in the top 2, Scotty. The 9 horse Sally Stanford is probably going to clear. Cannot hold. Went off at 30 cents on the dollar last time out. Gets on the turf here. Good GSR. Smart Monique. I like this one. All right, race number 9. 2, 3, 4, 6 on the mock race. Hey, Richie. We're talking about race number 9 here. Okay, I guess I got to show you guys that, don't I? Forgot that I wasn't showing you. So, Hudson Ridge. How close was this? I hate to do this to you guys. Hold on. I'm going to look at this race one more time. I'm going to look at this simulated race. I wish I could show it to you, but I just can't. But you guys will have this soon enough. Okay, so the race number 9, this is what the simulated race says anyways. I'm not going to even try to interpret it. I'm just going to tell you what it says. It says the 1 horse is going to get the lead, Stiletto Boy, and hold on just over the 2, Wi-Fi, the Scotty Longshot. That's what it says. And then the rest of the horses were closing. So it's a wide open race, but it did have, that's what it said. Bob Baffert on the 3. What to do with those anymore? You can feel my frustration, right? And then you got Jeff Mullins that takes over on this European horse, so I have no idea what to do with that. The system doesn't hate it. Brett, thank you for that. I'll have to just, if you private message me at Scotty Pick 6, I'll send you my picks, but I have no time. I literally have to leave in 2 minutes because I have to be on set in an hour. So I'm so sorry, or else I would. Yeah, I'm thinking Stiletto Boy. I mean, Stiletto Boy is going to take them a long way. That's for sure. And if you look at the GSR over at Prairie Meadows, it's 74 and 72, or the SOR, excuse me. But this is, we should be able to rely on the SOR, but I always just leave a little bit of doubt when you change to a track like Delmar. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, but this horse won the Iowa Derby pulling away. And people are not going to probably give this horse love, but Kent DeSormo and this horse could go gate to wire. We've seen horses come in from other tracks and win. First time on the turf. Yeah. Maybe this horse is the horse, the 6 horse. Not in the top 2 Scotty, though. That scares me. Top GSR, though. So you see how we're getting conflicting information everywhere? Stuff's just not lining up. Average SOR, the 1 horse been facing better horses, the 4 horse. So that's another reason to maybe like the 4. I can, the 4. I mean, 4's one of the ones as well. This horse is going to be most likely closing big time. Last time out, what happened? Bumped hard at the start and then pulled, wanted to rush up. I mean, this 12-1 in the morning line, 6-1 on our morning line, and I'm probably going to make the 2 my top pick. But I'm probably going to do 1-2. I'm going to do 1-2-3 probably. What I'm going to do. But I don't think anybody's going with the 1 from what I can see. Yeah, you're going to have to wait for that. Okay, race number 10. Thanks, Jay. Weak race, and then goes to a weaker race and doesn't run. Let me run the mock race one time. I mean, it's got the 1, 5, 7, 8 on the wire together. Shows the 1, 1, 5, 7, 8. 1, 5, 7, 8. The Scotty long shot's interesting though, and I'll tell you why. It's 6-1 in the morning line. Scotty long shot, 24% win as well. First time starter as well. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, that's a hard one to leave out. Look at that. And this horse has been burning money. And the system could be off on the mock race on it because it's a first-time starter. It's just not accurate with it. But you got a first-time starter for John Sadler, Juan Hernandez, 24, LA, and then Delmar. A couple of slow works here at Delmar. Ronus Racing, Scotty Longshot, could be sneaky. Twirling Candy, could be very sneaky here. Good post, showing some fast gate works. First-time starter, Scotty Longshot, also 24%. An average group of horses, 20,000 claimers, right? I mean, I know one thing. I don't like horses like this. I mean, these horses are just burning money. This horse isn't passing horses either. Union Bliss. 36 SOR in this race and now going up to a 46 SOR. I just think this is such a weak group. Such a weak group. Maybe take a long shot, or take the 9. I don't know. Yeah, thank you, everybody. You know, I play against these cold trainers. That I can tell you for sure. You guys have been great. You're gonna have to watch my. I literally have to be on set in less than an hour, so I'm gonna have to like dial this in. So, just look at what I'm giving out, but don't, unless I put a best bet on there, okay? And I'll say it on the show if I really like a horse a lot. Just listen to the simulcast and I'll tell you, okay? So don't take my picks as serious, okay? Especially in the latter half of the card, okay? Unless I'll say on the simulcast whether I really like it, okay? So, all right, you guys, good luck today, and I'll see you next Thursday. But I am gonna listen at Scotty Pick 6. I'm gonna try it. If you guys like the tweets, then like it, and there's enough likes on there, then I'll do paddock picks, and I'll do like 1 minute to a minute and a half of who I like in the paddock and who I'm seeing, because that's proven to be really, really good so far. Okay, so all right, thanks you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.